Shalom. I'm going to begin first and foremost, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call halal, La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kal Kodash, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahushai, the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Micah Ali, and today I just want to talk about the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Alright, but first, UN warns Haiti's capital blockaded. No aid for malnourished children. And Haiti's capital is almost completely cut off by air, sea, and land blockades as gang violence intensifies, stopping aid from getting to 58,000 children with the most life-threatening form of malnutrition, the head of the UN Children's Agency warned on Monday. UNICEF Executive Director Catherine Russell said two-thirds of Haiti's children need aid. Women and girls are being targeted with extreme levels of gender-based and sexual violence. And 30 to 50% of armed groups have children in their ranks. Okay, so that situation in Haiti, man, blockades, another word for that is basically a siege, okay? Haiti is under siege right now, just like Gaza is under siege. Nothing can get in or out. Okay, unless you got money or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure that if Palestinians, they got enough money, they can buy their way into Egypt. They got private transportation businesses over there, so they're making a racket out of that. And so-called Haitians are Levites over here, and they got enough money. They can bribe guards to get into DR. I'm constantly seeing new Levites around my neighborhood. Thinking, damn, where they came from? Shit, they came from hell. To another hell, but not as much of a hell as over there. Deuteronomy 28, verse 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which Yahweh thy power hath given thee, in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children which he shall leave, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left him in the siege and in the straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. Right, so he's gonna be like a dog. When you try to take food away from him, they're just gonna growl at you. And that's how people are gonna get, man. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege and the straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. All right, you know how you give food to like a group of cats, they go and they take their bits and they run off and try to hide. They go off and hide and try to eat the food and hidden, man. They don't want nobody else to get none of that. if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, then Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. And so you can see the things that these people are going through, man. This is, and that they have gone through, beginning slavery in 1492. You can see that these are the Israelites, and even over there in Gaza, man, a lot of those Palestinians are Israelites as well. Not just the Jake that are in Dimona and other so-called black people that are over there. And also you're among, Amalek, so-called Israelis. You do have actual Israelites, which it's a difference from being Israeli. So, yeah, this shit is looking ugly, man. Alright, the Most High is setting up sieges. Hey, because he did say that judgment is going to begin with the house of Israel. So, right, Levi is getting the worst of it first. Because, Levi's supposed to be the priests, man. That was supposed to be the priesthood. And so Most High had to do with just them being the priesthood. Now he had to set up the whole tribes, the entire nation, man, to be the priests. Because Levi wasn't doing it. And when shit like this start popping off, man, because this is not just gonna be Haiti, man. It's gonna be happening to all the tribes. All right, it's gonna spread to all the tribes. When that happens, man, if the Lord is not with you, all right, that's gonna be it for you. All right, you're gonna be through. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.